Welcome to Days Behind, where we unveil the trivia and stories behind holidays and national days. Hello everyone. It is so good to be with you today. Let's talk about a very special time in Korea. It is one of our biggest and most wonderful holidays. Many people like to call it Korea's Thanksgiving Day. I think that is a great way to describe it. It is a time for family. It is a time for delicious food. And most of all, it is a time to give thanks for everything we have. Chuseok is truly a holiday that fills the heart with warmth and joy. This year, the Chuseok holiday period is from October 5th to October 8th. During these days, the entire country seems to move. It is a time of great travel. People leave the busy cities. They go back to their hometowns in the countryside. They want to see their parents. They want to see their grandparents. The highways become filled with cars. The train stations are packed with people. Everyone is excited. They're carrying gifts and looking forward to being home. This journey home is a very important part of the Chuseok experience for everyone. Imagine the air turning cool after a long summer. The sky is clear, and a big bright full moon hangs in the sky at night. The fields are full of ripe grain. The fields are full of fruit. This is the feeling of autumn's abundance. It is the heart of Korean culture, all wrapped up in one happy festival. It's a time of true happiness. The story of Chuseok is very, very old. It goes back a long, long time. In the past, Korea was an agricultural society. Most people were farmers. Their lives depended on the land and the weather. The harvest was the most important event of the year. It meant they would have food for the winter. So, people watched the moon very closely, the big bright full moon, the 15th day of the 8th lunar month. It was a sign of a good harvest and good fortune. This belief in the moon's power started a tradition. People would gather under the full harvest moon. They would look up at its beautiful light. They would make wishes for the future. They thanked the moon. They thanked the earth for the bountiful crops. They thanked nature for its gifts. These early harvest moon rituals were the beginning of Chuseok. It was a simple and pure way to show gratitude. Over many centuries, this harvest festival grew and changed. It became more than just thanking the land. It became a time to honor our ancestors. This is a very important part of Korean culture. We believe that we are connected to our family, even those who have passed away. So, a special ceremony was added to Chuseok. It is called Charye. Charye is a memorial rite for our ancestors. The Charye ceremony shows deep respect and family love. It is a beautiful tradition. When you think of Chuseok, the first thing that comes to mind is family. It is all about togetherness. People travel long distances just to be with their loved ones. On Chuseok morning, the whole house is busy. Everyone helps to prepare for the day. People clean the house from top to bottom. This is to welcome family and ancestors with a fresh start. Then the cooking begins. The kitchen fills with amazing smells. It is a big feast, a huge meal with many, many delicious dishes. It is a team effort. One of the most special foods we make is called Songpyeon. These are small, half-moon-shaped rice cakes. They are so much fun to make. The dough is made from rice powder, white, green, pink. We fill them with sweet things like sesame seeds, beans, or chestnuts. Families sit around a table together. They talk and laugh while they shape the little rice cakes with their hands. There's an old saying, "If you make beautiful Songpyeon, you will have a beautiful daughter." It's a lovely tradition. After making food, the Charye ceremony begins. This is the ancestral memorial service we talked about. The family, often dressed in beautiful hanbok, gathers before the table of offerings. The arrangement of the food is very specific. Everyone bows multiple times. But Chuseok is not only serious and quiet. One popular game is Ssireum, which is traditional Korean wrestling. Another beautiful tradition is Ganggangsullae. Today, Chuseok is a wonderful mix of old and new. In the countryside, where many families have their roots, old traditions are still very strong. In big cities like Seoul, Chuseok looks different. The city becomes very quiet as people leave for hometowns. Normally, busy streets are empty. This mass movement is called the Great Migration. Airports are incredibly crowded. Getting a ticket can be very difficult. Those who stay in the city create their own celebrations. Friends gather for a special meal. Palaces host special Chuseok events. Museums host special Chuseok events. Folk games at public events. Performances for everyone. Many businesses and offices close for several days. On TV, there are many Chuseok programs. Variety shows with celebrity wrestling matches. Famous K-pop groups wearing hanbok, wishing happy Chuseok. The whole country shares the festive mood. The spirit of Chuseok travels across the world. Koreans abroad keep traditions alive. Los Angeles gatherings, London gatherings, Sydney gatherings, festivals in parks. events in community centers, cooking Songpyeon, preparing other holiday foods, sharing stories of home, small Charye ceremonies honoring ancestors, teaching children about Korean heritage, staying connected to culture far from home. It is interesting to see that Chuseok is part of a bigger family of harvest festivals around the world. For example, in China and other parts of Asia, people celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival on the same day. They admire the full moon. Families gather together, special round pastries called mooncakes. We can also compare Chuseok to Thanksgiving in the United States. The spirit of gratitude is universal. Happy Chuseok, Pungseongan Hangawi Duzeo!